Hello, chat. Welcome in. This is D&D session 157. I am your hostess, Katharina Game. Joining me today is four of the one, the onlys, Isaac, Abaddon, Vernon, and Red. Welcome
Hello.
in.
Oh, I can do my voice easier. Nice.
Hi.
Got a little extra bass today.
So we will be doing a quick recap of last session. Last session.
Shit's
What happened
wild.
last session?
Recap. Shit's wild.
Party killed a dragon last session.
I've got its head.
Then you all came upon this stump in the middle of the wood where if you rest a full rest in, you are basically cured of all diseases.
Which is good. Because Abaddon wasn't looking good.
No.
Huzzah.
So that
Healthiest-
was the basic
Healthiest he's been in
recap.
years.
What does everyone else want to add to that recap?
We found out where we are.
Oh yeah, I did tell you that,
in-
didn't I?
We are in Elysium, specifically the place called the Deep Wilds, which is where my god lives and hunts. That could prove problematic to
You.
5 out of the 6 people here.
Yeah.
Elias is here.
I'd hate to give your god a heartburn.
I don't think he would eat you.
So
Yum.
Day
You
600
all-
of not having my armor.
you
Because I was
haven't.
not expecting this.
This is not my fault that you left your armor at home. You should have
Oh,
had a
it's-
bag of holding and put your armor in the bag of holding.
I'm sorry if you can't put spiky things in a bag of holding because
Yeah,
it'll
I
pop
never
it.
said you couldn't do that. You can put spiky things in a bag of holding.
All right, well, now we can put spiky things in a bag of holding.
When have
We
you
always
never been
could.
able to?
I thought that was like the as a player, I thought that was the legit ruling on it, as the item I believe also says that things on the inside can poke it and break it.
Well,
No,
that's
things
if
on
you
the
fill
outside
it.
poke and break it.
Okay.
Well,
If you try and overstuff it, you can break it too.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you try to overstuff it, which is when you filled it with all of that water, that is overstuffing, and that's why it's got wet on the outside.
Yeah.
But if you throw, like, 490 pounds of spiky armor in there, it's fine. As long
Okay,
as you
then
don't
that's just a
exceed.
I will accept that just a lack of my understanding of the mechanics.
Okay. I was always wondering why you wouldn't put your armor in your bag.
Because I straight thought
Well, maybe
that the way I read it,
we can just play off that Isaac thought it that way.
yeah, you know what? That would Isaac thinks that's how it is. So
That's how it is. So until someone tells Isaac otherwise, that's how Isaac believes.
Which is funny because that's why he also has a backpack.
Yeah.
He has 2 bags of holding in a backpack, and anybody that ever paid attention to his inventory would notice all the shop objects are on the backpack.
Well, if it ever comes up, you all can have a conversation about it. All right, so now that we are here, you all have not rested yet. You've still just come up. Red ran over to the weird mystical celestial pool underneath the crystal that is currently held in place. And Red just started talking about where you all are. That is where we left last session. That is where we're picking up. Abaddon, you still feel like crap. Everyone else, I mean, the area, again, it feels very comforting, but the hole in the center feels very uncomfortable, as if it's trying to eat you.
I like it.
Anyway.
It looked cool.
So, what are you all doing?
I think I left Isaac. He was sketching out the details because you said the swords are moving very slowly, correct?
Correct.
So he's down there. He's basically almost like around the edge, kind of laying down, and he's sketching out as the swords go by. He's seeing if he's got like 5 swords sketched out in a pattern on his pad, and he's got everything sketched out how it actually looks.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's like, as the swords go by, he's like, "Oh, yep, that's that one." And he starts working on the details for that sword on there.
Yeah,
So he's like copying down what they look like from this side.
for sure.
Mhm.
They're
And
all
I did tell, sorry, I did tell Isaac and them that they were casting like an enchantment vitality aura spell, so that he doesn't have to copy every single one if he doesn't want
All
to.
right, he agrees. He's like, "Oh yeah, it's not so much it's not so much what they do. It's more of the craftsmanship behind it. I'm looking at different details than you are."
Gotcha.
Yeah. It's like this. All right. I know I say wiggle fingers all the time, but I do understand that magic has a lot of things that go on there. A lot of wizards will have to go through making spells and stuff like that. There's a lot of work and details into it. It's like that on my side with craftsmanship. I'm looking at like, all right, how would I do that? How would I make that edge? How would I make that bevel? Things like that.
The swords, to your craftsman eye, look extremely well taken care of, which is weird because they're spinning around a thing which you assume no one has really taken care of them in quite some time, but they still look sharp and they still look very clean and unrusted.
So that I'm assuming there's a self-cleaning spell in there somewhere for maintenance.
Possible.
What I want to really get my hands on is that big sword that's sticking through the tree here. I'd just like to get my hands on it. Just touch it. See the finish.
Yeah.
Like, can I see that I can't touch it?
Yes.
Like, because I assume the sword itself is the galaxy, or is the galaxy
Unsure.
just that little area?
The galaxy appears to be centered just directly below the crystal. So you are unsure what it is.
Yeah. I'll also try to like, if I can see parts of the big sword, I'll try to like gain anything I can from it.
Mm-hmm. So that's what Isaac is doing. Red, you're still sitting here staring down into a galaxy now. The images have faded and the voice is no longer there.
Wob, 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 wob.
But that's what you're doing now. Verdant!
Yes, hello.
Hello, yes. So, do you have any questions?
I have many questions.
Alright, talk to your party
Uh,
members.
why are we camping next to the scary sword things again?
It do good.
Do good?
It
But
do
it's
good.
This is a safe zone, and the area will protect us and heal us so long as we stay here.
okay. It's
Did it,
just it looks very intimidating.
did it specifically say that it would protect us?
That's what you said, or Abaddon. One of you guys said this place is a safe zone. Oh, Ghost Knight.
Eh,
He said it.
who?
Hey, Sparkles.
Eh,
You said this was a safe zone, like no creatures will come up here?
Who?
Like we don't need to put a watch up, or
who?
you?
I don't see any sparkles around here.
Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle.
I'm sorry, it's been 2 weeks since I've heard your name. I have no idea who you are anymore.
So Reynard,
Ah, Sir Reynard, yes.
Oh, yes, that is me. Thank you. I'm fairly certain I've said my name many times today. But yes, that is me. I am Sir Reynard Greymantle.
And you'll say it many more.
Yes, and I will. It's a good name. You should remember it. Sir
I'm
Reynard
gonna-
Greyman.
I'm gonna richly cast detect magic again while this is happening.
I mean, you still have it active. Why do you have to...
Cool. I was just gonna go fly over to here. I want to go look at this sword down here
Okay.
after the conversation.
So what did you ask him to Sir Reynard Greymantle? What did you ask him?
He said
if
this was the safe zone.
Yeah.
Right?
like we don't need to set up camp for it, like we don't need to set up a watch for it, or no creatures or anything will come to us, or do we still need to set up watch?
I am unsure. I've never seen bad things around here, but then again, I don't usually need the healing aura, so
Well, that's enough hesitation for me. I'll be up on first watch.
I'll take second.
Abaddon is somewhere else. Verdant is staring at the wall.
I'm not staring at the wall. I'm staring at the intimidating gem galaxy thing.
Then RP it.
I am. I'm staring at it in awe and anxiety.
Red
Carol,
Verdant's
I would
drooling.
Yeah. I'm gonna summon Woodsy.
Okay. You summon
Question.
Woodsy.
So, because I'm calling hunting companions of my god, does Woodsy look different here? Or is it still made of the constellations?
It would still be made out of the constellations.
Okay. Hey, Woodsy,
Who?
could you fly down into this portal and then, like, turn around and come back?
Woodsy, like, takes a second, looks at the
Hey, Red.
portal, looks at you, raises one of its eyebrows.
I want to see if he can bring something back,
I just want to
like a twig or something.
kind of need you to scout ahead because I don't know if, like, something can come out of this or not.
Woodsy seems extremely concerned, but he is willing to do what you ask.
If you don't want to, I'm not going to make you do it.
It might be pretty bad if the owl is hesitant.
Like,
Plus, he's here.
He's your familiar. Do you want him to go through?
If Woodsy doesn't seem like he wants to do it, I'm not going to make him do it.
He seems like he doesn't like it, whatever that is. He is uncomfortable being near it.
Yeah, congrats, Woodsy. You probably just bought yourself an hour with Elise.
Ooh.
Actually, I was going to...
Oh.
as Woodsy just books it to Elise.
Sorry.
Red just over. Damn. Just damn. All right.
Who?
Could you fly up, scout around, see if there's anything alive, keeping an eye on us here?
Who? You see him
And-
like raise a bird arm and salute you. Who?
Be careful. I don't know how I'm supposed to feel about this place yet, Woodsy.
Who? You hear a questioning who? Who?
I think we're in the sacred hunting grounds.
You see Woodsy's head completely turn around. Come back around. Ooh.
So I don't know if we are safe or in more danger than we've ever been in our lives. It depends on which side of the story you listen to the most. Just look, if you would look around.
You have concerned Woodsy very much.
I'm also concerned.
Woodsy will be taking to the air and begin flying around and checking things.
Woodsy just wants to go back to Elise because this is dangerous.
It's okay if Woodsy dies and he just comes back, goes back where he came from.
No
We
wonder
don't
he
have-
likes Elise better than you.
We don't have that luxury.
Are you sure?
Well,
Have you ever tried it?
Where does
I try not
Woodsy
to
come
die.
from?
theoretically here.
Oh shit! Woodsy was like in his like little nest on the other side of town, and you just ganked his ass over here.
So
What happens when you die on your home plane?
I don't know.
Really?
Oh no.
Oh shit! Woodsy's the most in danger right now.
Yeah. Oh no.
So wait, if we die, would we just poof back to our plane?
Is it
I
worth a
don't
shot?
know.
Probably not worth risking.
Kicks Abaddon into the galaxy.
So, so I really don't want to die here. Because,
What? Wait, you were just about to put up shop here.
Isaac, this is where I'm supposed to go after I die.
Shit, got here early, didn't you? Or did we die?
No,
Nah, I
because
would've
you
felt
all
that.
wouldn't be here.
I would be here out of just inconveniencing you.
I also might be here on purpose.
Oh, no, like you would go to where your god lives.
I definitely would not be here.
Yeah, Abaddon wouldn't be here.
You know what? That's a safe bet.
That's fair.
Isaac, as far as I know, you don't believe in anything.
Yeah, but if I'm going to annoy somebody, it might as well be you.
And I don't know what Verdant would go to, but if I'm to believe the old timers of the guild, this is where I'm supposed to go when everything's done. If I've lived well.
I mean, Sir Reynard or whatever, didn't you say this was a place of souls?
It is, yes. Many souls do come here. Usually this place is teeming with souls, but as of late, as the tree's hunger grows, less and less souls are seen.
Yeah, that tracks then.
And I also don't know if
Shit, were them souls the things that we bopped earlier? We may have just cut somebody's time short here.
no, those are will-o-wisps.
Okay. I don't know. Sorry, first time on vacation here.
Those
Oh,
are
this-
a type of soul, yes.
Oh shit, we did cut somebody's.
Well, yeah, in the same way that a ghost is someone's soul.
Yes.
They attack first. That's their problem.
They were coming right at me.
So that one. Okay, so if I'm remembering the stories right, if well, we are where it says we are. That one big monster that's out there, there's probably hundreds of them out here.
Which one?
Ugh.
Says Elise.
You know how like there was those regular ones we killed, and then they have like their dad, the big one. There's probably a lot more of those out here.
There. Why don't you try this? Isaac takes his headband and intellect off. He goes, "Put that on. Attune to that."
I'm not stupid.
No, it should. Maybe it'll help you remember your history a little more. You're trying to remember a lot of things. Maybe it'll give you.
I was told different stories by different teachers. One of my teachers says this is the place that we go where we hunt alongside, and others say we need to be careful because if you ever end up here prematurely, you cannot count on your god to save you. In fact, there's a good chance that he just finds you unworthy of being here and then you die. And other stories say that there's, two powerful entities that walk here. There's Malor, and then is his closest disciple that lives here. And you are more likely to get help from his closest disciple, but you shouldn't hold your breath.
Hey, Reynard, you wouldn't happen to be the disciple, would you?
To whom, sir?
Malor.
Malar, I do not recognize the name.
You got a symbol? You got a symbol there, Red?
Yeah, I'm showing
Show 'em
my claw symbol.
Claw. Let me see.
He recognizes it. I heard it.
You want me to show you a picture of his holy symbol?
Oh,
I
the
know
claw.
what it is. I'm just looking through Sir Reynard if I wrote down to whom he prays. Hang on.
Yeah, how the hell did he get here? We all got taken by the tree of yoinksies.
No. I didn't It doesn't appear. I just have Paladin Oath of Devotion. I don't have to whom he prayed.
He's devoted to himself.
He probably would not be to Malor if he's a devotion paladin.
Interesting, isn't it? So, you all are vibing. Abaddon, I'm gonna
Alright.
jump down to you while they're all thinking.
Yes.
Abaddon, you float down over to the sword.
Mm-hmm.
What's your plan?
I want to like land on it and like
Okay.
see if it's magical.
Sure. Well, as you have the spell active, you can see that the sword is magical before you land.
Yeah. I still want to land on it.
Okay. The sword is
What?
enchanted,
Yes.
and you still want to touch it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to see what happens.
His last death
Say,
attempt
Kath,
failed.
why are you surprised?
You have to baby-proof things when Abaddon's around.
Listen, dude, I want to identify this thing too. That's why I'm going down to it. But I want to see it.
Sure. So Abaddon, you come down and you
Mhm.
see that the sword is of a magical nature, and you go to land on it, and it feels as though you're not standing on anything, even though you are standing on the sword. Kind of
Just like I am?
it's like it's soft, or maybe you're standing on a cloud. You're not sure. It doesn't feel solid.
I'm
He's
like
been-
almost like standing on like in really shallow water.
Yeah.
Okay.
I seen him go for the big sword, didn't I?
Yes, sir. While you were arguing,
I
Isaac-
just flew over
Isaac
the edge.
would-
Yeah.
Yeah, Isaac would come out to like, I think about here he should be able to see him. Like, oh, hey, Abaddon!
Ah.
Oh, hold on, let me. I'm gonna come out to the edge here. I can't quite get close to it. Get over here. All right, cool.
This happened while Red was talking. This was a while back.
Oh, they happened a while back. All right, yeah. I
Yeah,
guess I just didn't notice him.
It was while Red and Serena was talking. I just
Boop.
jumped over while you were sketching the sword.
Yeah, I'll jump back over here then. I thought it was afterwards. I don't want to mess
No,
up
no,
the
no.
timeline.
It was
Yeah, 'cause
during.
he would have totally came over there to see like how you're interacting with it and everything.
Yeah, I'll come back and tell you after. I'll put my hand down, and I'm gonna cast Identify ritualistically on that one. Then it takes me about 10 minutes.
Identitas the mechanics.
sure.
So I don't know if that's still within the timeline of them talking or not.
Sure. One
But
second.
do I glean?
Hold on.
Okay.
Just I need some dice.
Oh, good.
High or low, Abaddon?
Hi. I'm Abaddon.
Okay.
Need you to roll some d6s.
Hang on. All right, Abaddon, you're doing Identify, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Abaddon, as you are casting Identify on the blade, you feel something kind of tickling your brain as you're trying to identify this object.
Mm-hmm.
While you are focused and, doing everything you can to try to get the sword to tell you its secrets, you feel as though whatever this is beyond your reckoning. And as your spell finishes, you come to realize that whatever this sword is, it's some kind of something from a different plane that that's not part of any magical school you understand. And while you are figuring this out, you touch your nose and realize you have begun bleeding.
Good.
And you will be taking 44 points of damage to your brain. I'm
I'm
not
out.
doing like, yeah, it's not like stat damage or whatever, but you are taking this and then you feel the blood on your nose and then you take 44 damage.
Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah. So
Like I'm passed out. I'm down.
while you're doing that, I'm gonna go back over here. So at this point, Isaac, you've noticed that Abaddon is missing.
Oh, yeah. Like, if he, I seen him go over just like, hey, wait, Abaddon went to go check that out.
Well, that was
Hey.
a while ago, so that was at least 10 minutes ago, and Abaddon did not come back.
All right, I'm gonna go check it out.
Okay.
Boop, I'm
So,
over here.
Isaac, you come around the edge to see Abaddon, and you see him like in his stance of what he usually does, like his like 10-minute rituals. You've seen him do this a lot. And
Yeah.
so he's sitting here, and you notice that something's wrong after a second when you just see blood gushing from his nose and covering his clothes. He's still sitting in exactly the same pose, so you're unsure if he's still in the middle of ritualistically casting something or if he's unconscious. You can't tell from here.
Like, can I tell this is danger?
He's bleeding extremely from the nose.
Yeah. Isaac will start yelling at Abaddon, and he's coming around down like meow.
Abaddon does not seem to be rousing. He could be ignoring you. It's part of his nature.
Yeah. Is there more and more blood coming?
Oh, it doesn't stop. Yeah.
All right. Has he got to the point where he's gone now?
What do you mean gone? He's still sitting there.
Yeah, because he's unconscious right now.
Well, not that you can tell. Maybe he's just super deep in his ritualistically casting. You're not sure.
Yeah.
This
if
is
the
how he
blood's,
always looks. But he's not responding.
Yeah. That's enough for me.
After a death save yet, Kath?
Rage, and then
Yes.
since there's no initiative, can I go in the giant smite directly after?
At this point, Isaac, you start to turn into Giant Smite, and you see Abaddon slump over onto the sword, and you see his body is kind of like half melded into the sword a little bit when he falls onto it, almost as if like that galaxy look around it is like starting to encompass him, and the
Yeah.
blood from his nose has not stopped.
Yeah, I'm going to attempt, if I got giant smite and the rage going on, I'm immediately jumping across.
Okay.
And it's probably going to be, since I can tell the distance, if this is
So a character can cover a number of feet up to their strength score if they move at least 10 feet on foot before the jump. So
Yeah.
what is your strength score?
my strength score is an 18.
So if you're here, this is a gap. So you can't run and jump from here.
Okay. So I probably have to like back up to here.
You need a 10-foot running start. So you'd probably need to start like here or here if you're running over here. Is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm large size too.
So 10 foot, this is where we would jump. So from there to there, and then from here, you could land on that, but the issue is it's not flat. This is a vertical route you're looking at. So what we would need you to do is you can jump, but then you would need to like hold on to this and then clamber over here as fast as possible before slipping into the water.
If I fall, can I control the fall to this area?
It would depend. Because if you
Like-
fail, then you didn't get to the sword, which means you'd fall into the water.
Okay.
So your dice roll is to see whether you flop onto it or land gracefully. Do you get to the sword or not? Would be the roll.
Yeah. Okay.
Are you gonna let anybody else know what's going on?
Yeah, he's yelling for the others too.
I don't metagame. This was his thing. You didn't.
Birds,
You
man.
didn't say you yelled for anybody.
Well, can I yell for anybody real quick before I make my jump?
I mean, how about you do it while you're yelling?
While you're jumping, you mean?
Okay.
Right. Sorry. You know what I meant.
I got you. I got you.
Thanks. Why don't you yell while you're yelling?
Yell while you're
Yell more!
Yell more.
Ah! Just checking. I think my Giant's Might gives me advantage. Is it an athletics or acrobatics you're wanting?
It would be acrobatics. No,
Okay.
well, no. Athletics would probably be more because you're trying to climb like a hazardous wall, not so much trying to like get across a sheet of ice or something. So I think athletics would fit better.
All right. And I believe one of my two, either the Rage or the Giant's Might, gives me advantage on that.
Okay, so I need 2 rolls from you. The first one is the jump for athletics, and then the second one is to clamber over to the sword. And what we will do is you will yell after your first athletic roll. I saw that 3. Okay. So Isaac, you jump up while you are large and in charge. I know I haven't made your character big. I'll
That's
do
fine.
that in a second. While you're jumping, what are you yelling?
I'll yell, Red Abaddon's down.
So in big form, you jump across and start immediately sliding down the root of this tree. Give me another athletics roll to see if you can land on the sword. Okay. You successfully land over here, and as you stand on the sword, the first thing you notice is it doesn't feel solid. It definitely feels as though you're walking on something soft, squishy, or maybe like a little bit of water. You're not sure, but it doesn't feel solid.
Yeah, I'm going to be running over and grabbing him.
Abaddon, give me a number 2.
Yes.
There's 1. The blood flow from Abaddon's nose seems to have finally stopped. Now, at this point, that's what you jumped over there. So Red, Verdant, and everyone else upstairs. You
Yep.
heard Isaac shout, and then
Yep.
there was a ka-thunk afterwards. So what are
All right.
you and Red doing?
I get on my broom and I fly over the noise.
Leaving Red?
Yeah, I mean, I gotta see what the noise is.
Okay. Red, what are you doing?
Gonna. Oh, hold on. Do I see Abaddon down over here?
You see Abaddon in a pool of blood that is starting to form, like, on his face and on his chest area.
And Isaac's headed toward him.
And Isaac is as you come around the corner, you see Isaac finishing his jump onto the sword.
I'm gonna whistle for Woodsy
Okay.
to go to Abaddon because Woodsy's also got a strength of 18.
Well, Woodsy is away right now, so it's going to take him a few rounds to get here, because he was looking around.
Yeah.
So that'll take 2 rounds for Woodsy to get here. So, Verdant and Red, how do you two want to try to get over? Well, I know, Verdant, you're flying, so that's
Yeah.
whatever. Red, what are you going to try to do? Are you going to try to do the running jump thing?
So I see him partially melted into the sword.
You do see him beginning to, or at least from here, it looks like he is sinking into the sword.
I'm not touching
Okay.
Red just goes, that sucks to suck.
Just look like you know, he wasn't there for the conversation where Woodsy didn't even want to go in there. Okay. Hold on, I'm double checking to see if I. Oh, am I out? Oh well, that sucks for me. Hey
Red
guys,
Bull.
fun fact: I have no potions at all.
Oh no.
My goal is I'm going to grab him, hold him over my head, and have Verdant heal him, and then just yeet the both of us off of this thing.
Okay.
That's rough.
All right. So, Verdant, you are able to fly. It did take you
Excellent.
a half movement to get on your broom, and then
Yeah.
you flew over in this direction, right? So you see Isaac. Isaac has just now landed on the sword.
All right.
We're gonna go in order of Isaac moves, then Abaddon rolls, then Verdant moves, and then Red will do your turn. Unless you guys want to roll, but that's the order we were gonna kind of go in.
Okay.
Yeah, that
Nothing
works.
I really can do, so I'm just
Okay.
gonna have Woodsy assist when he gets here. That's pretty
All
much
good.
it.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So Isaac, Verdant, that was as far as you could get around on your broom. Next turn, you can get there and then do something if you desire.
Okay.
So Isaac,
I don't
your
even
turn.
see Verdant.
I mean, you just yelled and you've landed. You haven't really looked around.
I'm camouflaged.
I noticed.
He's
Yeah, you're kind of
here.
under a bunch of roots, bear there.
Yeah, I'm going to. I know I know that they're probably coming.
Uh-huh.
So he's going to run over to Abaddon.
Uh-huh.
And he's just going to scoop Abaddon and hold him in the air and yell, "Somebody heal him!"
So you
Hold him
scoop-
up like Link holds up.
You scoop Abaddon up, and his body is very limp. He is definitely unconscious.
Yeah.
And is just covered in blood.
Yeah.
All right, Abaddon, give me a roll.
Oh, that laugh doesn't sound good.
So I'm gonna need you to stop trying to fucking lie all the time. I need at
Once
least
again, it's come down to this: one more dice roll. Abaddon's fate.
I need at least to step out from the stump, point a finger at him, heal, and go, "Stop that."
Well, let's see what happens, guys. I don't
Does
know.
she have healing word?
It'd be a shame if
she
I rolled a
doesn't.
1 next time.
Yeah.
If you roll below a 10, you're fucked, buddy.
I know.
As long as Verdant can fly over here and do any kind of heal, it should save him.
Well, it is
Yeah,
Verdant's
if I get close
turn.
enough.
So,
If I get close enough,
yeah, Abaddon is
What's your
currently
fly
being
speed?
held 50. He can totally reach you.
Okay.
Yeah, just heal.
All right, so Verdant, you see Abaddon being held above Isaac, completely unconscious, not moving. What is your plan?
I fly. I
Okay.
fly to him.
So you're next to Abaddon, who is unconscious. What would you like to do? Do you want to do a medicine
lay
check or?
Lay on hands.
Oh, I see. Okay, so straight to the magic. Do you have enough?
Wait, what did you just recommend?
Medicine.
Something that wouldn't help him.
Just one. That's fine.
How dare you? Why do you
Be
want
fine by
to?
me. Let's see
All
what
right, I'm
happens.
gonna do. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna give him. How much health do I want to give him? I guess I'll do all but 10 lay on hands. So I'll restore 50 HP. Hit point.
50?
Yeah.
Get
5
healed,
0?
son.
Damn, okay. I
Yeah.
don't even have that much HP, bro.
Oh.
I
Well,
have 40.
you're dying. I see this as a dire situation, so I'm
Yeah,
just
that's fair,
pumping.
that's
All you
fair,
hear
that's
from
fair.
Bird is just a clap of his hands and some rubbing and clear.
Yeah, defib him.
All right.
Blast him.
So
Amazing.
Abaddon, as you at this time, you felt like your brain was melting out of your nose, and you just feel like somebody said "clear" and shocked you back into life. And you like gasped for air, your eyes kind of open wildly, and at this time, Woodsy comes down and lands on you. Who? Looking very concerned.
Good
like
job.
cough
Woodsy.
up some blood.
Oh my god. All right. Let's get you out of this death sword.
Abaddon, glide. Get off the sword. Let's go.
Burden's
my head.
flying.
Yeah, get off. Get off. All right, I'm gonna try and like help him fly up into the air by like.
Well, he
I was
is in
just
no
gonna
condition
chuck
to
him.
fly.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was about to chuck
my
him.
head
but
is
he
hurts a lot.
I was just gonna
Well,
have
this is gonna
Woodsy-
suck.
I'm
So
just
Woodsy's
curious.
there.
Yeet him. Yeet him.
Hold on, Red. What is Woodsy doing?
gonna try and pick Abaddon up and get him off the sword.
Does Woodsy have enough strength for that?
Woodsy got an 18 strength.
Yeah,
I'm
Woodsey's as
pretty
strong as
light right
Isaac
now
is.
and frail.
Woodsy
I
is
think I'm
yoked.
okay.
Okay, so Woodsy is like on your chest, Abaddon, and you just feel Woodsy's claws embed themselves into your chest.
You didn't need those ribs.
And he starts to lift you up with him.
Isaac still got him. Can I take a second to let go of Abaddon?
Well, Woodsy's pulling
As
with
the-
his claws.
I mean,
As
you
the
ever-
two 18 strength characters are now playing tug of war.
for everybody that's played like Pokemon Red and Blue and
Ow.
Gold version, this is just Pidgey using Fly.
Ow.
Do you let go, Isaac?
Yeah, as soon as I realize that Woodsy's taking him, I will let go.
Okay, so Woodsy's got his claws in your chest and he's flying this way. And you get deposited over here. And as you land in the circle of this part up here, and I'm assuming Verdant, you kind of like follow him over with Woodsy.
Yeah.
As soon as Abaddon, you get within the circle of the stump, Woodsy drops you, and you feel as though your wounds are starting to heal while you're inside the stump.
I mean, I'm max again.
I know,
Yeah.
but no, you took damage from Woodsy's claws. That is currently.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Can I
I'm
clear
glad Verdant didn't give you like 1 HP. Woodsy goes to pick you up, damages you.
I'll just prestidigitation my face off the blood. It's like cough up some more.
Isaac, give me a acrobatics again to see if you can land on this.
I'm just curious what my
Me-
next roll would have been.
Or athletics.
mean
I'm
athletics?
sorry.
Yeah, that would have been really bad, guys.
Oh dear. You would have died.
Yeah, I would have
Yep.
died. Yeah.
Okay, yep. Isaac, you successfully land over here, and I'm assuming you take time to
Wonderful.
clamber up.
Yeah, and then he will release his stuff and just like, oh.
Okay. So, Abaddon's over there. Abaddon, you don't feel good.
I'm just gonna lay on the ground.
Why would you touch the spooky death sword?
Cause I wanted to know what it did.
Oh,
That's-
so Abaddon, you weren't here part of this conversation. I tried to I tried to ask Woodsy if he would go into the portal to scout it, and he's scared too. So
While Red's talking and not looking, Isaac takes Woodsy and just hands him to Elise.
Elise takes Woodsy and starts petting them.
Woodsy's a sentient.
Ugh.
You can talk to it.
She still pets them.
Oh, my head hurts. Incredible amount.
All right, Verdant, you are looking over Abaddon, and like he did prestidigitation himself, but like he took a lot of damage in a short amount of time.
Abaddon, honestly, this week is just not your week, man.
When is it ever my week?
I don't know. You met your girlfriend. That was a good week.
That's
The
true.
fuck?
That's true.
I heard you had a good time at the Flower Festival, so that could have been fun.
Oh my God. He gets stabbed one time.
I was just putting an example of what. a good week
There's a lot, but it's.
All right.
While
So-
Isaac has the image of the sword and everything he touched still at his head, he's going to write down in his notes and everything else what he experienced walking on it.
Sure.
I could not tell what that sword was.
Nah, like Isaac is like, okay, sword tried to eat Abaddon. That's an interesting feature.
Well, Isaac, give me an intelligence check.
Alrighty. Boop.
So, you were on the sword. You know that the sword was probably not trying to eat Abaddon. You were halfway in yourself. Abaddon did not go any farther than you did.
Yeah.
So it probably wasn't trying to eat him.
So it's more of like an aura or something.
Right.
All right. So he's like, he just puts down his sword with aura. Interesting. Haven't seen that before. Gonna have to figure that out. Wonder if usable in battle could make people miss their blocks. Which makes sense. Somebody tries to block a sword and it just goes into the sword a little bit. That's gonna mess you up.
Verdon, what are you doing?
I don't
to me,
know. I'm
homeboy.
kind of frazzled by everything that just happened. So, I'm not gonna touch anything.
Okay.
I'm just gonna meditate.
So your friend almost died, and you're gonna go meditate.
Well, beside him, I'm just gonna meditate.
Okay.
He's recovering. I defibbed him.
For some reason, Abaddon, your chest still hurts from the defib.
Yeah, a lot of my hurt.
I did surge a lot of sun power in you.
Yeah. That Isaac pokes his head out. Does he have a sunburn on his chest?
Probably. These things happen. I was so concerned that I may have rushed it a bit.
Tieflings get tans?
They can get sunburned. Okay, so
Yeah.
Abaddon, you are recovering. That will take some time.
That may hurt because I'm pretty sure Woodsy put his claws on top of his sunburn.
It doesn't feel nice at all. I'll just lay here.
Okay. Red, what are you doing?
Well, I'm gonna check up on Abaddon, and once I get the thing that Abaddon's not gonna die again,
Not right now.
I'm gonna.
I'm all right. I'm just my brain hurts and still feel blood in my nose.
Figure I'd get us some
Huh?
water. Are you hungry?
We just ate, didn't we?
It's been a little bit. I'm down to my last sandwich.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll give it a minute. It's all right.
okay. So I'm gonna go see what I can find.
Can we start a fire here?
I wouldn't start it up here. Maybe down on the path. I definitely would not start a fire inside the big tree, Isaac.
Well, I am sorry, because I don't know, because the big tree is magic, and we figured out magic don't burn that easy. Call me.
This is a hollowed out tree, so it's likely dry as hell.
I don't know, is the tree magic itself?
Hell is not dry.
It's not dry? Oh yeah, it's raining.
It's raining.
So
Never
most
mind.
most of this damn place is up when it's supposed to be down.
What do you mean?
Everything's wonky.
Yo, Kath, I just
how's everything wonky?
Well, we've never had to deal with creatures falling from in the rain before. That's a new one for us.
I mean, insects and stuff exist in our world too.
Yeah, but I've never seen this plant before. And he pulls out the water skin that he's got.
Yeah.
You ever seen that plant before?
No, but
Yeah, neither have I.
there's many biomes in our world.
Yeah, we have a lot of shit to go through, don't we?
Yeah, so I'm gonna go see if I can find us some form of dinner.
Kath, I realized that since we're sitting on a stump, pretty much, can I count the rings of the tree to determine how old this tree could potentially be?
Oh,
Since it,
Sure.
that's a neat idea.
yeah.
How?
I mean, I'm not gonna be able to count all of them because there's a ring of galaxy death in the middle, but
Well, yeah, and the tree died before it actually reached its end.
yeah.
So
It's
you're
just
going to
out
miss
of
the data.
curiosity.
Okay. Well, first, Red, you're gonna disappear and try to find dinner, right? Or lunch, or whatever time of
Yes.
day it is.
Yes, because I figure we're gonna camp here to hopefully make sure Abaddon can live.
He's trying really hard not to, but yeah, okay.
About to
Feels
put
like
a
it.
rope on him.
So yeah, I'm gonna stealth away, then go hunt, see if I can find something.
Okie dokie.
Has Elise still got Woodsy?
Uh, high or low, Red?
Hi.
As you walk by Elise before you shade away, she, like, offers Woodsy back to you.
Nah, you can keep hold of him.
Ah, okay. I'll miss you.
I'll miss you too.
You know,
And then I'm
Elise.
gone.
And Red's gone.
You know, Elise.
Ah,
You ever decide to give up this whole adventuring thing one day? Like, we all talk about retiring one day. You ever thought about being an owl breeder?
I like petting them. I don't want to breed them. That's kind of weird.
Nah, like you could like set them up as messengers for the church or something.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
So that way you're still doing service to your god, but you'd be able to play with owls all the time.
I could just have an owl sanctuary.
Yeah, an owl sanctuary dedicated to your god.
My god is the god of travel.
They're traveling owls.
We'll see, Isaac.
Look, Lise, I'm trying to help you here. You got to help me, okay? I'm putting down things so you could have owls. You just,
Yeah.
Stop murking me.
So
Help me.
you all see Verdant, like, trying to count the rings of the tree.
Is he doing it right?
I mean, there's a lot.
Yeah.
He does a little bit of math and he estimates, like, on the outside of the tree, I mean, he counted like 100, and then he, like, started measuring how far that 100 was, and, like, was using his hand to kind of see how far it is to the middle. So he didn't, like, count every single one, but he's estimating.
He's gonna take damage from the math.
No. And so he calculates the tree was probably, like, at least 10,000 years old, but, like, you can't see the center anymore. So, like, if the rings were closer together in the center, which they usually are, could be more. At least that's when the tree stopped growing. You know? Abaddon.
Mm-hmm.
So your brain eventually stops hurting as badly.
Yes. That's good.
And you're kind of vibing here while Verdant is, like, counting. And currently you all are waiting for Red to come back. Is there anything you want to do in the meantime?
I don't know.
Okay. That's okay. You can just vibe.
I think he's just gonna vibe. He just wanted to touch the sword, but then they did bad things, so he won't.
It touched him.
Nah, I touched it.
And then I touched you.
Facts.
He tried to look at something.
Pause.
And then Verdant really touched you.
Can we
He almost
not?
died.
It's okay. Verdant's touch brought you back.
I think
How was
Verdant
this?
has one res, so...
Does he?
Yeah, I think he has Revitalize once.
Revivify?
Yum, I'm
Revivify,
back.
yeah. 10,000 years from your estimate, Verdant.
10,000 years.
But you're unsure because you couldn't see the center of the tree.
Yeah, true. All right. All right. This tree's about 10,000 years. I counted each little.
No, you didn't count each one.
What?
You counted like a section, and then you estimated that section with your hand. You
Oh,
did
I
it a smart
approximated.
way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, it's at least 10,000 that you think of.
At least, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, that makes sense. From what Red was saying, this is the plane of his god. It looks
Yeah.
like something pretty big happened here. I mean, you got two factors. One, you can't see the center. Two, we don't know what time this tree actually fell,
Yeah.
but it was at least 10,000 that you can think of before things happened. The only other thing that bothers me is time the same here as it is there. I was able to communicate with Melody very, very limited, so I assume time does line up. But if
Yeah.
the days are a little longer here, then those 10,000 years could actually be 100,000 years.
Yeah, that's true.
Good attempt though. I want to praise you on that. You did a good job.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I was just curious. I wanted to know.
No, you did a good job. I always believe giving credit where credit is due. That's a good thing. You did good.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it, Isaac. Did we ever determine what that crystal or those floaty swords do?
Yes. Abaddon, you alive enough to give a rundown of that?
Of what? Sorry.
The crystal. He wants to know what the crystal does.
It's just like a vitality aura sort
Okay.
of thing. It's just like it's the swords and the crystal. They're kind of all one thing. It just makes this area good.
That's good.
We heal here, so don't touch
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Don't mess with the swords or the other
Oh.
thing.
I won't.
I already
It's
had that thought.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we're just setting up for camp and waiting for Red to come by. We might see if we can.
Sure. Red, give me a survival check, please.
Mm-hmm.
I need
check.
2.
Two?
Check
2, please. The first one
Yeah.
is for the finding, and the second one is for the other part.
Sure.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Well, you find and do everything you desire.
And it's bringing a whole ass buffet back.
Okay.
Guys, I found a restaurant.
So, like, you obviously have enough food that you can bring back and do everything you wanted with it.
Woodsy
so, like,
poofs.
aw. Elise will be sad about this when she knows that the spell was probably ending.
Isaac is a little worried.
Kev, it may have been prematurely because to do what I wanted to do, I had to burn something that allows me to not. But if I burn it, I can't concentrate on spells. So Woodsy would poof probably prematurely.
Oh. Well, then Elise will be nervous, but she'll probably think maybe you summoned Woodsy.
Okay.
Isaac, says Elise.
Yep.
Isaac,
Yep.
Woodsy disappeared.
I saw that too.
You think he's cool?
Not
Not that we can find him in this forest, but
really much I can do. The kid's, as much as I hate to admit it, the kid's a lot better in the woods than I am.
okay. We'll give it like 30 minutes.
Yeah, give it like, you know what? No, give it an hour. Give it an hour. Let's have a little faith in him. He's done very well. I mean, remember the dire rabbit?
Yeah.
This is his element. This is what he does. He's very out of place with the rest of us. This is what he does. I would assume if he had to pop Woodsy for danger, he's getting out of there. Either that or he found something really cool. I'm not sure.
It's fair.
So yeah, let's give him an hour. I'm sure he's fine.
Red, does it take you an hour?
Um. Well, you know what I'm doing, so I think that'd be up to you.
Sure. Well, I mean, you do the first part, which is the hunting part, and then you do the second part. That probably takes a good 30 minutes, and then you have to come back. So it'd probably be almost an hour by the time Red comes back to camp. He looks very satisfied, Red does, and you're dragging back. What are you dragging back for food?
I'd probably find like one of the dinosaurs I was able to separate. Um. Yeah, I bring it back. This thing looks rough. It doesn't look like whatever was done was clean at all. There are slash marks all throughout this thing's body. You cannot get hide from this.
No.
And I am covered in it.
Did you enjoy yourself a little too much?
What answer can I give you that makes me not seem weird right now?
Just say yes.
Yeah.
All right, cool. You want some help butchering that thing?
Yeah, except, and I just like wrench its head off. This is mine.
Isaac looks to the side where he has the dragon head. Fair enough. Oh, did you find any plants or anything else? I still have some cold vegetables, but I want to see if I can.
Plants?
Yeah. I
No.
assume you're cooking a lot of this, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I need some to go in the bag of colding for later.
I didn't look for plants.
That's fine. We're gonna be out and about. We can just kind of look for some as we go. I still have plenty enough for tonight's dinner.
All right, well.
I'll take it out. Probably about here. We take it out and start butchering it, cleaning everything we can.
Sure.
Isaac, because you're butchering it, you would notice that there's not a lot of blood left in this thing.
Yeah. He knows not to ask questions. No kidding. He does what he does.
That's why I appreciate you.
He cleans up, gets the hide separated the best he can. He's just basically knocking the scraps off. He knows he's not going to get anything out of it. He'll cut it up, get some sticks and stuff, build up a little. Basically, he's making a makeshift little workbench so he can get things appropriately butchered out. Kath, how much meat would I get from this thing?
Well, what exactly did you bring back, Red?
I would have liked to brought back like one of the allosaurs.
Those things are very large.
So am I.
Well, you're not as large as they are, but
I don't know.
let's see.
Maybe it was an allosaur with a concussion.
You're so funny.
It depends on what's all here.
Yeah. I'm pulling up the stats. Hang on.
Starts.
So an Allosaurus is probably it estimates anywhere from 1,500 to 4,400 pounds.
Yeah, not dragging that back.
So would you have like cut off the head or tail or legs and left them and dragged something else back, or like?
Tail, legs, and head.
Okay. So you cut off the legs. So you got like two little dino legs, two little chicken legs, a tail, like how Goku ate the one guy's tail while he was training as a child, and then you have the head, which is the size of you.
I didn't know you were a DBZ fan.
Of course I am. So that's what you
Awesome.
have. And you left
All
the
right.
body where it lay.
The rest of the mess is gone.
Didn't even bring me a set of ribs. All right.
There's not a lot of meat on their ribs, as it's mostly in the legs and the tail.
All right. Let me hold on. I haven't chopped up a dinosaur before. Give me a second. Let's get this skinned down and I'll see where my cuts are at. While you're over
Just,
here, can you help
just
me
like an
build?
alligator.
Yeah. Well, while you're over here, can you help me start building a little bit of a small shelter so we can start a fire and cook some stuff?
Yeah, and I'll go over here and like build a lean-to.
Okay. Verdant, they're down there butchering.
Yep. Yep. That's what
If you
they
want to
do.
hang out or talk to anybody.
Yeah, I really hope there's no mushrooms in this world. I want to eat mushrooms while I'm here.
Red, I think Verdant said something about mushrooms.
Yeah, I don't. Is
I
there
didn't
mushrooms
find
in this
any-
place?
I didn't find any plants.
Hell yeah. That means no mush.
Mushrooms are good for you.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, but they're fungus.
Isaac's got part of a bone from it shaking it at Verdant. Eat your vegetables. Um, is it safe to assume that I can get about 20 pounds of extra meat beyond what we eat tonight from this to put in the cold bag?
Sure.
Okay.
You also have bones.
Um, Red, do you have any culture stuff or anything else that has to do with dinosaur bones?
Uh,
Like, I can clean them
mean-
down for you if you want to, like, because we really don't have access on our plane. You might be holding on to something holy grail for you here.
I mean that's why I brought the head.
Okay, so you got the head. So you don't want any of these extra bones?
No, I just want the
Question
head.
mark. Okay. I just wanted to give you the opportunity if you wanted it.
Nope.
Verdant, see if Abaddon needs any like bones for ingredients or anything. Like I need to grind this shit or something.
All right. Hey, Abaddon, do you need bones?
No.
No.
All right, Colt. So I can just pile these off to the side here. Then good. That's a lot less work that I need to have. Everybody from different aspects of the world here. So when I butcher something, I gotta really think about what I did.
Yo, where's the torso of that thing?
I left it.
Oh, so there's just a torso laying around in the
That's
wild.
creepy.
That's kind of creepy.
What's left of one?
Mm.
Verdant, do you drink?
Yeah, I dabble.
Come here, boy.
What do you got?
Come here. He just gets close. Isaac pops the lid off a bottle and just puts it in his mouth and tilts it back.
All right, I drink whatever it is.
It's Dragonfire whiskey.
Oh man, is it
And I'll
spicy?
puts it off, slaps him on the back. I'll put some hair on your chest.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Does he need
good.
to roll for that?
I don't know, Kath. I don't know what Dragonfire whiskey does in your world. I got a bottle of it.
Tastes good though.
When did you get this?
I believe I may have got it in the town that we were in before going to get a lease. It's been in
Okay.
my bag for a while.
Sure.
It's either I got it from that town or I got it from the big city before we had to come try to save Verdant. It's been in
Yeah.
here for a while. It's at the top of my list on my other stuff.
It is a dwarven brewed, like, whiskey. So it's very spicy. Verdant, do you have anything against poison? Are you immune to poisons?
Let me see. No,
No?
I don't think so. I'm immune to charm, disease, and spook.
Okay.
Yeah, poison is not very part of that.
Okay, well then roll me a constitution saving throw.
Yeah, he took a couple big swigs off that one.
Yeah, I'm the con guy. I should be fine.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm the con guy. I win, right?
So, Verdant, you feel as though this hits hard. You barely are able to keep your wits about you as you feel like the toxin of whatever the frick Isaac just poured down your throat begin to try to like make your entire body numb. But you are fighting the like the feel as if you want to be drunk, but you're
Yep.
fighting it
Oh god.
barely.
Oh no. I'm gonna like crawl up this back up the stump.
There you go, Isaac.
Alright.
You have almost made the paladin drunk.
Where are you crawling off to? Come on. We got some drinking to do.
We're gonna take a nap.
Okay, so Red,
Yeah.
I looked it up. An Allosaurus's skull is typically 3 feet long, or 1 meter, and can weigh about 400 to 500 pounds.
Oh my god. All right, then I can't bring that back. I'll just bring a hand then. I just need a trophy.
I know. That's why I wanted to look up, because this is a dinosaur. It's not tiny. I mean, if you
It's
had...
been a while since I played Ark. I don't remember how big allosaurs are.
Yeah, I mean, if you had a whole bag of holding designated to the skull, you could bring it back, but...
I'll just bring the claw.
Yeah.
Okay.
Red, are you taking that down to bone, or are you just gonna do something with it?
I'm gonna take it to bone. I want to have
Oh, good. I was getting ready to set up. I want to take this dragon skull down to bone too. Let's set up a little side thing there. We could put
we don't have the facilities to do that right now.
Well, I could just at least like to take the top layer off. But yeah, you're right.
I mean, you'll have to like skin it and butcher the head, and then we're gonna have to boil it a lot.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna have to, put a little hole in the back and scoop the brain out.
Yeah. Well, I got a rope going through it right now.
Yeah. Put it in the bag of colding. We'll take care of it when we get back.
Yeah. You know what? You're right. He puts it in the bag of colding.
Okay.
Put the hand in there too.
Sure.
Nope.
So that's going to take you all quite some time. Verdant, you have...
I assume that takes up his hand being put in there also takes up the majority of my bag of holding.
That
bag
is
of holding.
correct. Bag of
With
holding.
was I able to get the 20 pounds of meat, or do I need to like pull some of that out a little bit?
No,
Because I still got some
that's-
vegetables in my sandwich.
That'll be all that you can fit, Isaac.
Okay. So I'm all right. Well, this is stuffed. Our 2 trophies kind of filled that bag up. So you're gonna no, I'm just giving you a heads up. That way you know that we're gonna need you out a little bit more than normal. I got about 20 pounds of meat for us, but I was already running low on vegetables and stuff to make stews and things.
Well, I can save some of the meat. I'll build a smoker.
I don't think we got. I don't think we got a couple days in one spot to do a good smoking though. So
You don't gotta have a couple days. You can do it in 8 hours.
I don't know. I do like a good long smoke though.
Well, I can either preserve some of the food now, or not.
Well, I know. I'm just saying. I like a good long smoke. I understand it. I'm just putting my preferences out there too.
We may have to have the choose game. We're gonna be moving a lot here.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to make decisions. We can either get a little extra sleep every night, or we can get a hot meal in the morning. We're not gonna be able to do both. I think we're gonna have to really kind of kick it into gear when we head to this tree.
Think so?
Yeah.
Well, just keep a reminder. You got me and you. We're used to that. We've done that shit. We do have a couple people that aren't really up for that. I mean, Verna was at least trained in that area, but Elise has already been through a lot.
I'm
so-
fine.
You hush up there.
It's not like you're
so-
talking quietly. We can all hear you.
Yeah, we
Good.
can.
Hear this. Get some rest up there.
I am resting while you all are playing around in blood. It's
Do you want a
gross.
hot dinner or not?
I thought that's what you were doing.
I am butchering, little lady.
I
No respect for the dwarf down here.
I don't blame her.
I should have put you back under that rock I found you under.
That's just mean.
Fair, I guess. I miss that little cabin sometimes.
Oh, did you go camping?
Yep, all the amenities of camping. I had my own little room. I had a bed. That's camping, all right.
Oh Lord. Uh,
So while they're all playing down there, Verdant, you're up here trying to fight off being drunk, which you are succeeding, so you are not drunk. You feel it.
The battle is on
Yeah.
inside of me.
it's one of those. "Whoo, I was close on that one. I almost lost that one.
Yeah, yeah.
Abaddon's still just vibing over here.
Yeah.
I will say at this point, you all have probably spent about 3 hours here.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a good time.
Just
Do you want to try a
saying.
pancake on a stick?
I went right into just sleep.
You're going to jump into the hole?
Huh?
Is that what you said?
No, I said
No.
I'm waiting to sleep.
Oh, I see.
I'm not jumping into the hole, no.
Yeah, I know that's what you really want us to do,
Please jump in
but
the
that
hole.
didn't sound anything like that.
I want to sleep. You jumped into the hole.
Oh, that's crazy.
Abaddon jumps in the hole.
Well, the
Let's
DM
go,
said so.
guys.
All right, so
Hey, guys,
are you just going to sleep where you are, Abba?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Abba kind of like rolls over on his back. You are not going to feel good when you wake up, by the way.
That's fine.
You're sleeping on a very hard surface with like just your cloak as a pillow
in the rain.
He's used to it.
in the rain.
Let the rain fall down.
No, it's okay.
Yeah,
That's
why
what
not?
you're doing. That's what you've done. Okay.
Did we ever get water, by the way? Because I could
Yeah,
create.
It's got to be boiled, though.
Yeah.
Okay, because I could create food and water anytime, so. Because I have that spell ready.
Well, keep it ready because we still got. Oh yeah, you put some charcoal in this. You're gonna have to get that past
No,
Elise.
I didn't get the charcoal in it.
Oh, you didn't.
I received one too many dirty looks.
I met your quota, huh?
I mean, I don't see the problem with it, but some people, I guess, do.
No, you know what? I'm used to that. You're used to that. They're not used to that.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm not complaining. I just didn't do it.
All right.
Yeah, we're gonna have to boil that water though.
Yeah. Probably. Verdict. See if Abaddon's got his pot with him.
You have
Abaddon. Oh,
Hmm.
Abaddon. Your
Hmm.
pot. Do you have your pot?
Hmm. And I
Mm.
was like, pull out my bag of holding, put it next to me.
All right. I shuffle through and search for Abaddon's pot.
You
I
Not
pull it out.
marijuana.
I pull it out.
You
Oh,
find
okay.
Abaddon's pot. It's a little
You
baggy. And I'm just kidding. You pull it out.
You find Abaddon's stack.
Whoa.
You know what? I could see Verdict dragging that back to Isaac. Like, here you go. Holy shit.
I'm gonna have to turn you in.
It's not illegal.
Not in
Nice.
Canada.
Not
Nope.
Alright.
I
On
guess
your
while
side.
that's happening, I'll just pull it out, pull my pillow, and I'll just pull out like the tent stuff and just put it over me. I'm not even gonna set up and just put it over me.
All
Okay.
right, I got the pot.
All right. I'll take the pot. I'll put it on the lean-to. I'll scoop some of the water out of the bag.
I'll take the cap off and pass my bag of holding over, not bag of holding, my new water jug over to him. I assume which is empty because we have been traveling.
You put
It
the
is.
bucket on the blood?
Isaac, with all due respect, I'm not touching that.
Oh, that's fine. I'll hold it if you're going to be upset at it.
I'm not upset at it. There's no, I don't know, man. I don't trust it.
That's fine. We've talked about this. You
Here you go,
don't have to
Abaddon.
trust it.
No thanks. I appreciate it.
All right, just when you go to pour it in, everything,
He's
tell me,
technically
and I
above
will.
you, but
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, we get some meat cut up. We'll get the pot water boiling.
Yeah, when you get
Throw
ready,
some
tell
meat in
me.
there. Grab some Abaddon spices.
Wait a second, I just realized we're in Red's afterlife place, right?
Mhm.
So we're not technically in the same galaxy or realm as where our world is.
Nope,
We
sure
are
aren't.
on a different plane.
So that means like the sun, if obviously there is one, is different than the sun. It's an entirely different sun.
Oh, hold
not
on, he's catching on.
necessarily.
Different sun. All right, I'm gonna have to take a look at this. I'm gonna have to take a look at this.
Whose son? Who dis?
Please
Yeah.
don't stare at the sun.
Huh?
Please do not stare at the sun.
I'm not. I just
If only
Well,
I could be so grossly incandescent.
yeah.
Murder's blind now.
I. It's a different sun.
Not necessarily.
Is Vernon just up
Not
on the
as-
tree yelling it's a different son?
It's a different sun.
All right,
Abaddon, you
Vernon's
find
having an
it
existential crisis.
hard to sleep through all this noise, Abaddon.
Oh, everyone's trying to sleep.
I'm trying to
is.
sleep.
I think currently the only one trying to sleep right now is just Verdant.
No, Abaddon.
I'm trying to sleep.
Oh yeah, Abaddon, sorry.
Stinky.
I want to.
Remind me to fight Abaddon.
I want to know what this sun is called. Does this sun have a different name, or is it just
Oops.
an unknown sun?
Well, that's getting bopped. I want to immediately slap the shit out of it.
Verdant
was
is just the
that?
sun.
Nothing, don't worry about it. It was the wrong thing. Don't worry about
Oh my god!
I'm on edge now, Kath.
Isaac got consumed by goo monster.
Isaac didn't do shit. Isaac gonna smack the hell out of that thing.
Nothing happened. Don't worry about it.
Casually drops a giant slime monster.
This giant slime bar bucket.
um.
I assume that I get the meat. Oh, we're gonna fight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You get the meat, yeah.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
What's up?
What you doing, Kath?
Nothing. I'm just looking at
Why?
monsters.
Why are you playing with monsters for, Kath? This is a safe place, Kath.
It is, probably.
What you doing?
So, what's your
Rolling.
plan?
Currently I got the meat correct. Like it, I got the meat that I butchered. That's in my bag of holding.
Uh-huh.
Red is currently cooking up the rest, I assume.
Yes.
Sure.
All right, so Isaac will make sure everybody gets some food. And are we getting close to downtime for the camp?
I mean, you are in downtime. This entire thing was downtime.
Okay. Isaac will explain. We'll probably lead out a little bit late for tomorrow, since we had such a big restocking of our food. Everybody's going to need a little extra sleep, especially the cooks. Red says that we're going to have to start picking between hot meal and everybody getting a good sleep. So Something to think about.
I'm assuming Isaac is telling this to the party, Verdant.
Yes.
Yeah. Wait, so what's up?
Isaac will make sure everybody's got food and everything else. He would have came up here to everybody.
Oh, yum.
Yeah, and make sure everybody's got food and everything else. Tell everybody, hey, this is what's happening. We're gonna leave out a little bit late tomorrow.
Okay.
Red's brought up a good point. We're gonna start picking between full-on dinners like this and getting a good night's sleep.
Yeah. All right. I will munch.
Sir Sparkly Britches, how much farther are we to the tree?
Oh, still quite a few days off, few days travel.
All right.
It has been 4 hours since you've entered the tree ring.
All right. I'm gonna lay down. Is Elise still up?
She is vibing, yes. Making sure no
Alright.
one, like Abaddon, doesn't touch anything again.
Okay. Elise, Verdant, you guys go down. Red, do you want to be on watch with me or?
Well, I was gonna take second, but first I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna put Abaddon's tent up.
Just gonna put it over him.
Oh, no,
he-
Abaddon, it's over Abaddon. It's just not
Yeah.
up.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna put it up.
Here, let me help you with that.
Abaddon's like clinging to it, and he's like wrapped in it like a burrito.
Hey, stop
I,
it.
Isaac's got a stick and he's like kind of wedging his arms a little bit. Like, give me that.
Abaddon, that's on you. Do you clutch your
I'm not
blanket?
holding on to it. I just put it over me just to protect me from there. And I didn't like. I'm not like using it as a blanket. I'm just putting it like fully over top of my body. That I was doing.
Then eventually you are able to take it off of Abaddon.
Okay. Get him all situated.
I'll put it up and like I'll take my cleansing stone and just touch him with the cleansing stone before I leave and set my own tent up.
I'll take first watch. Isaac knows that we have spent a certain amount of time there. He wants everybody else to get some time of sleep.
Sure.
Me and our friend there will watch. Everybody else get some sleep.
Okay.
Elise, are you good for second shift?
Sure.
I'll
Wait,
probably
why is it-
I'll probably put you in red for second, and then have Verdant run third.
All right.
Abaddon looks like he's death warmed over multiple times, so I would like to leave him out for the night.
I can take extra.
Wait, where's my tent? Did I not set up my tent?
You didn't say you did.
I'm gonna set up my tent so I could have a good sleep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you set up your tent, Verdante.
Excellent.
To where do you wish to set thy tent?
I'm gonna set on the opposite side, right here where I'm standing.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Verdant, you have been here for 4 hours as you go to lay down.
Yep. Just good sleep, good soup.
Trying to find you a tent. Mr. I don't like spots on my tent.
Yeah, I like the really solid green tent.
There. Have a
Wait.
tent.
Wait, what is this?
I don't know. It's just got cool little markings on it. Leave it alone.
Alright.
And Abaddon, there's your tent. It's loading. Oops. There. Tent set up around Abaddon. There we go. All right, so you have your tents and you're resting, and it's good. Good. So Abaddon, you have been asleep for 2 hours now. You do not have any food.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Who is currently awake?
I am.
Okay. Red, are you awake?
Isaac
No,
has been
I'm
keeping track
second.
of time.
Okay. Isaac, you said you've been keeping track of time?
Yeah.
Good. Good. So, Isaac, it's you and Sir Reynard currently vibing next to everything. Yeah. So, what's your plan?
Plan is just keep watch right now. Let the others sleep.
Mm-hmm.
He will actually extend the watch for another hour.
Okay, so how long are you doing this?
3 hour watch. Like our watches, what are our watches are usually like 3 hours or 2 hours, aren't they?
4.
4 hours, so it'd be 5 hours.
Okay. So you have been here for 9 hours at this point.
Yes.
Isaac, at
Yeah.
about the 8-hour mark, you feel as if something is kind of whispering nearby. You don't really hear anything, but you feel like a faint, like almost ominous whisper beginning to echo around you, maybe in your head. You're not sure. And as the 8-hour mark comes and starts to go, you feel the whispering get louder, and it's almost like someone is trying to warn you about something, but you can't understand what it's saying.
Reynard, do you hear that?
Here? No, I hear nothing at all.
Can I try to make an intelligence check to see if I can make anything out of it?
Sure.
13.
The only thing you can really make out is it feels like the whispering is telling you to leave. Leave. It's dangerous. Leave. But you don't see anything dangerous.
Is it about time? Have I reached my mark for it?
For what?
Like to go to the next shift?
No, you've been here for 8 hours.
Okay.
This would have been the end of your shift, but you've been here for 8 hours in the middle of this area.
Okay. Now that that's started popping up, I'm going to tap Elise on the ankle. Hey, he puts his finger up to his mouth.
Yeah.
Wait, listen. Do you
Mm.
hear anything?
She sits there with her eyes closed for a second. What am I listening for?
I'm getting a whisper in my head. It's like getting louder. It's like something telling me to leave.
Is it still doing it?
Is it still doing it?
Now that you've woken up Elise, the whispering seems to have stopped.
It stopped when I woke you up.
Well, it's just scared of me.
I don't think we're supposed to be here past 8 hours.
I mean, are you sure? Maybe it's because you haven't rested.
Possibly, but how much of an urge was this, Kath?
It was just like something in the back of your head. It wasn't really urging, it was just somebody whispering to you. You didn't feel as if you needed to leave. You don't feel anything. It's just the voice itself sounded very creepy.
He'll explain that to Elise.
Maybe it was a spirit that you couldn't see. I mean,
Maybe.
if you couldn't see it, perhaps the tree is blocking them from our view?
Well, there's one way to figure that out. Keep your head poked out if you got to wake up the others.
Okay. It's
And
still
Isaac will
raining.
step out.
Sure.
Isaac will go, all right, I'm listening.
You
What
step
you
out
got
of the
for me?
tree and, nothing happens. The whispering is not there. You don't really notice any difference.
Do I feel like I'm just going crazy? Like, it's like, all right, maybe I'm just haven't slept enough.
It's possible. You haven't slept in quite some time. You do feel a little disoriented, maybe even weak. You're not sure. It could be from not having slept.
I've been up in my time of war with long periods without sleep. Is this the same as when you have sleep deprivation?
It's possible. It's been a long time since you've had that, so it kind of feels the same.
All right, man, just pushing myself a little too far. Isaac will say, look, if you're trying to warn me, you're going to have to do a much bigger job.
Okay.
Like, he'll come back in and he'll tell Elise, all right, I was going to give you an extra hour, but I'm going to head and it's my time anyways. I'm going to wake you up and you know what? I always listen to the things in the back of my head. I'll wake Red up too.
Okay.
Hey, Red,
Yeah.
I wasn't going to wake you up for this shift, but I got some uneasy shit. Could just be sleep deprivation, but I need somebody who can put some damage out if something does happen.
What's happening?
He'll give him the spiel of what he just had. Like, it could be just sleep deprivation, but
Well, we fought
real
will-o-wisps, and if there's will-o-wisps out there, there's things that want to lead you out into the woods. So it makes sense that makes sense. I was probably trying to get you to leave this place.
yeah, it quietened down and stopped when I woke Elise up.
So we're probably. Well, nothing's changed then. I always assume we were kind of being watched anyway. It's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna wake you up till third shift, but I'd rather have you on
I
watch with
requ-
Elise.
I requested second. Don't do that.
Well, get on my 10. I want to go to bed.
Yeah.
Damn kids.
We'll go over here. I'll take my tent and set up a little station here.
Okay.
Coming in, Elise. You can sit in the tent if you want to. I'm just going to sleep.
No, it's okay. I'm here. Hi, Red.
Hey, Elise.
Hey, how you feeling?
That's a really good question. I don't really know.
What's wrong?
I have a lot of issues that I'm gonna have to deal with when we get back.
Oh yeah? Tell me about it.
All those people we saved.
Uh-huh. Is that a problem?
I don't know. And I'm trying not to think about it.
Hmm. You think they're evil?
I'm worried that they're not real. It seems too perfect. And if the ones that we brought back aren't real, it's gonna hurt. But I think that'll be real bad for Abaddon.
Hmm. That would be bad. You think it might be a way for them to just torture us again?
They've done it before.
Hmm.
And apparently we've upset enough plans to be a problem.
Well, bad things gotta stop doing bad things.
Yeah, I wish that would be the case. I don't know, I'm shocked to see Jenny again. I'm shocked to see Yella. Kind of excited to meet Abaddon's brother. Kind of want to know if he's got embarrassing stories to tell me about Abaddon.
I don't know, it's been quite some time, probably, since they met each other, you know?
Yeah. But, it's not the first time bad people have used people from our past against us.
That is fair. You've gotta stop following those ghosty goos.
The first couple times they were accidents, I promise. I wasn't trying to get kidnapped by a ghost.
You and I seem to have a tendency of getting kidnapped.
Well, we've all got our quirks. Things want to eat me. People want to take you. Abaddon's gonna make deals. Isaac thinks that he's just along for the ride. I'm glad you're back.
Oh, I'm also glad to be back. I just wish I had any of my things.
Well, we can get you new things.
Yeah.
Things weren't good without you here.
Aw.
I think me and Isaac were about one more bad day from going on a bit of a rampage.
Now you can't do that, even if I die.
I'm not gonna make you that promise because I know I'm
Well,
not gonna be able to keep it.
you better, or I'm gonna come back and haunt you. And that's you're disrupting my rest.
Well, that's you disrupting your own rest if you're choosing to haunt me.
Yeah, but you causing a ruckus is gonna be an issue.
I'm a living ruckus. What are you talking about?
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
Don't haunt me.
I'll think about it.
That I'm thinking about buying a house when we get done with all this.
Houses are nice.
Yeah, but I kind of wanted to end that town with the rest of the shifters.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, kind of felt nice to have people that were like me around. Give us a place, outside of the guild where we all could have our own space.
Yeah. That's cool. I mean, we could probably get a thing to that part of the town, you know? Like a new guild hall or something.
Well, I wouldn't want it associated with the guild. I want it to be us.
Hmm.
I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. What would you do? You say you had someone that you cared about a lot, and you were pretty sure you buried them, and then suddenly they're back, and it was like a few months for them, but it's been over 10 years for me.
Well, it really kind of depends, you know? Like, what kind of relationship you had beforehand, and do they need time adjusting to this time frame? You know, that's we were helping Donnie do that. He was 1,000 years out of his time zone, you know? So we can totally reaccumulate people. It just depends how much assistance they need.
Yeah, but how would you handle, re-meeting someone after you were very sure they were dead? I don't know how to handle that. I don't know how to handle being here.
Well, one step at a time. I think you're doing great so far.
Well, I think that makes exactly one of us.
If your god really wanted to kill us all, we would be dead. So obviously we're here for some kind of trial.
No, I don't think we would. I don't think we register on his map of fun.
Well, we're here for someone's trial.
Oh, we gotta go kill a tree. You have any grudges against trees?
No.
Okay, that's probably not your trial.
Maybe it's Verdant's trial?
Wonder if he's got a grudge against a tree.
Well, it doesn't necessarily have to be a tree. What if, didn't he say something about his god needing him to do something for him at some point?
I didn't know you worshipped anybody.
Oh, you're right. But why did he keep saying that if he didn't worship somebody?
I have no idea.
Well, then who did he talk to?
Alright, so we got add somebody else to the list. So, hold on. Is it just me and you out here not making deals with random things?
I don't make deals with random things. That's not my job.
I don't make deals. That sounds bad. Isaac made a deal with the Fae. Abaddon's... Well, Abaddon. And if Verdant made a deal with something... At least I genuinely think me and you are the only two sane ones in this party.
I think we need to figure out who exactly Verdant made a deal to if he doesn't worship a god. Do you think he made a deal with a devil?
I don't know too much about their deals other than to say no and use silver. I don't know. I mean, what all do you think could be watching us? Out of all of our adventures, like how much attention do you think we've drawn from the higher ups?
Well, we do keep
Or
messing
the
with
lower
portals to
downs?
other places, so...
Yeah, but that's a recent thing. It's not like a constant thing.
Unless the time travel is happening and we've been messing with it for thousands of years.
Thought.
Like,
Yeah, this time travel thing's rough.
Do you think that would have followed us?
Well, if we piss something, some big bad immortal thing. From my understanding, time's weird for immortals, so, it could only feel like a few months to them. I think immortals hold on to grudges.
Mm-hmm.
We probably pissed something off.
I'm sure
I wonder
we
if
did.
Verdant pissed anything off.
Okay, wait, hang on. So, what do we know about the thing Verdant talked to? What did it do? What deal did he make? Do you remember?
No, I remembered that he talked to something when you brought it up just now.
I can't remember. We may have to ask him. It was when we were in the other world with the people who were translucent and we brought them back and they were purple tinted.
The void.
And Verdant made a deal with something to do what? I can't remember what we made a deal with.
Yeah, I've slept a lot since then. Do you think we're bad at this?
No, I think our party members need to stop talking to things.
You start coming up with what I'm going to do after this whole guild thing's done.
Well, we're only here to make money, right?
Yeah, that's what I thought. Excuse me, Abaddon?
I didn't say anything. He's fine. He's sleeping.
Hold on. Abaddon's sleep talking.
Sleep talking.
Oh, that's not good.
The voice that you hear is actually a little bit deeper than Abaddon's normal voice.
Slowly reach in for that pouch that I've got hidden, pull out a treated arrowhead, start attaching it. By the way, don't be mad.
What did you do?
Um,
I can't
so remember
promise.
how Abaddon... I'm gonna need you to promise before I get too into this.
I'm gonna need you to tell me. And then I'll decide if I don't need to be mad.
Well, now I kind of don't want to tell you because I think you're gonna be mad.
What did you do, Red?
I had some things made.
Okay. That's not special.
Yeah.
What did you have made?
Maybe something that if I had to kill Abaddon, I could.
Why are you trying to kill your party members, Red?
I don't want to. And now that I know that there's something that we can do to help him, I don't have to.
I forgot.
The thing in his head, Elise, is the thing that is trying to destroy the world. That's what it did before.
Or a copycat.
I have it on pretty good authority that that's what it is.
So we can't get it out of Abaddon because it's basically sealed right now, right?
Yeah, if we get rid of its host, it should go back to where it's gonna go.
But that's bad. If we release it back to where it's gonna go, that means it's free to do what it wants. So it's best to leave it in Abaddon.
I think it's free to do what it wants anyway. I don't know how much control Abaddon has. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I made these for Abaddon, but also for Donnie's guy.
That guy is a problem.
Yes, he is. But he's made it very hard on me. Him being... Apparently he's got some seating in the council in that big city. And we don't actually have any evidence that he's a bad guy. We just know.
Humanity does need evidence, or the system that we're in, I guess.
Yeah, so I made these things, and I'm working on some other things.
Uh-huh. What if we break into his house and find the evidence?
Oh, you had me break into his house, but when you said evidence, you lost me. I was just, what if we break into his house and just kill him?
Well, we can't. We know he's
Why
bad. Not? We just.
Well, no. Hear me out. We sneak into his house.
Uh-huh.
We do a murder on him.
Uh-huh.
And then whatever orb that he's gonna have to bring himself back, you all let me destroy that this time.
Uh-huh. Listen, I'm down with the plan, but if we don't want to be branded as murderers and put in jail and possibly executed, we need evidence.
As much as I hate to admit it, I'm pretty sure he's smarter than all of us. So I don't know if we could actually get evidence. I think we're just gonna have to, take out the trash.
What about Verdant?
What about him?
He's isn't that his whole shtick?
I mean, yeah, but it's Verdant.
Okay, but we have only played with him outside of his element. That would be in his element. You know?
Yeah, but his element works a little too slow for me.
Okay, well, we can tell him we're in a rush.
Yeah, but he has magic. He teleports away. Oh, well, I'm guilty. Okay, cool. And he just disappears again. Or we could kill him.
Red.
Elise?
Don't say that to Verdant.
Which part?
The killing part.
I mean, he should be okay with it.
I mean, maybe we could make a case for self-defense, but he has to attack first while Verdant's looking, you know? His word would have a lot of sway in the city council. Oh, unless Verdant already does hate him. I don't remember.
I don't think he does. I don't think Verdant, Verdant was told the story, but there's a difference between being told the story and living what happened.
Hmm. I still
I
think
don't
we
know, it
could
just-
get evidence. Or
I
bait him
hope
to
we
attack
can.
us.
I think he's too composed.
I don't know. We could pretend Donnie's with us. He seemed to hate Donnie.
I miss Donnie.
Yeah. He might be ignoring us because Donnie's not here anymore.
You think Donnie's in danger?
I sure hope not.
Damn. You know how we were supposed to have 2 weeks of downtime, everything was going to be great?
I feel like we've been gone a month.
Yeah, we've been gone a long time. And last I heard, I don't think Kasula's too happy with us.
I'm sure we'll still have our jobs.
The best. Well, they would have to, And I guess if we didn't have our jobs, well, we didn't have our jobs. What would you do?
I'd go back to the church.
Oh, that's fair, I guess.
I was hired to be a healer for the guild.
Oh, you got really good job security then.
I know. I'm with the party that likes to try to die a lot.
I don't like it.
She points at Abaddon's tent.
He might like it. See, there he goes. Have you seen him drink water?
Yeah, he downed the rest of the one thing, right?
Yeah, I'm surprised. Yeah, but I'm surprised he didn't start dying. Sometimes he'll just take a drink of water and he'll just it's like his body just gives up.
I think he thinks he's a fish.
Nuh-uh.
I've been a fish.
Maybe
Not.
Abaddon doesn't realize he's not a fish.
Maybe he needs a reset. He needs to turn himself into a fish. Then when he comes back, he'd be like, "Oh, I don't need to breathe the water."
Maybe.
It's a good plan.
It's a good plan. So, Red,
Mhm.
you and Elise have been talking and sharing stories for quite a few hours now. And as you are bantering back and forth, it's about 4 hours after you were woken up, so it's nearing the end of your shift. And you feel cold. Like an unnatural cold settling around your area.
Okay.
That's it.
So Abaddon should be completely rested then.
In theory.
Is it getting cold for you, or is it just me?
I mean, it is raining, so yeah, I'm a little cold.
It's feeling unnaturally cold to me.
Doesn't feel unnaturally cold to me.
I'm gonna do a lap around.
Okay. Are you leaving the stump?
Yeah.
Okay.
As I'm leaving the stump, I'll drop some arrows off for my cordon of arrows.
Sure. So, Red, as you are about to leave, you feel something kind of that faint whispering sound that's not directly next to you, but it might be a little bit farther away from you. And you can hear something trying to tell you something. Like a very creepy whisper in the back of your mind.
Perception?
Sure. You
Spooky.
can't see anything. You look around, and everywhere you look, the voice is still in the same spot. So you can only assume it's something in your mind. And you try to listen to it, and really all that you can kind of make out is that it's a voice that seems extremely concerned, even though it has that creepy edge to it. And you make out the words, "not without a cost," among the various whispers that aren't able to come through.
What's the cost?
You listen, and you just can't hear exactly what it's saying.
Speaking of deals, I'm gonna go over here, kick Verdant's tent. Hey, get up.
Well,
Verdant,
what's
Hey,
all this then?
you are fully
we're-
rested.
Yay!
We're leaving
We're leaving?
right now. Pack up.
Okay. I pack up my tent.
Abaddon, you awake? Abaddon, get up. We're leaving right now.
Why?
I need you to trust me on this. Pack your stuff. I'll explain as we're going, but we are not staying another minute here. Get up. Isaac, your turn.
Yep. Well, what? What's up?
We need to leave.
Is that thing?
Yup.
All right. Isaac Zombie starts just packing the tent.
What do we have to leave? I was to have such
Because-
a nice rest.
Yes, I'm sorry, but there's something talking in my head, and y'all may be good about making deals. Speaking of which, Verdant, we need to talk on the road. But nope, we're not staying here any minute longer. Pack your stuff. We're leaving.
Abaddon, you are fully rested. You and Verdant are the only ones currently fully rested.
Like a long rest?
Yes. You and Verdant
Oh.
slept over 8 hours.
Oh, okay. Do I
And
gain
so-
a level of exhaustion back or no?
You gain everything back. So you
Yeah.
took a long rest here, so you restore all hit points, all spell slots, remove any negative conditions, including curses and diseases.
Huzzah!
Yippee.
You fixed
don't-
my boy.
Huzzah! Huzzah! Huzzah!
Abaddon, what have you done?
I didn't roll that.
Why are you rolling in natural
I'm not.
one?
I'm clicking it to redo my scores.
Well, now I have to roll and see what the natural one
I do a front
does
flip.
to you.
I did.
High or low, Abaddon?
Low.
So,
Make it
Abaddon, you wake up, you feel amazing, and you stand up and smash your head onto the top of the tent that you did not set up above you. And it is very solidly placed. Someone else set up this tent, and now your head hurts again.
Like two
Damn it.
professionals. It's almost like two professionals set this tent up.
Stupid tent. I don't want a tent anyway. I'm like,
Can set tent
moment
on fire.
himself.
So, it has now been 2 minutes since Red has woken up. It is taking everyone some time to break down their tents.
I
You
am
have
running
been
around.
inside
ahead.
this tree for 12 hours.
It was a comfy tree.
I'll
That
just
makes-
use my mid hand to pull out some of these pittons.
Yeah.
And I'll go take the other ones
So,
out.
Kath,
Uh-huh.
I know it's been raining and such,
Yes.
but I'm gonna step out from the tree and I'm gonna go to the lean-to that I set up in the little cooking area to start packing that up.
Okay.
And the fire we use, I'm sure it's down. How long has it been gone? Like, does it feel like, oh, this has been here for a few hours, or oh, this has been here for a few days?
I mean, it looks like you set it up an hour ago. I mean, it looks exactly the same as it should be.
Okay.
What was the lean-to
wait,
supposed to be
what?
for?
It was just a cooking place,
Yeah, I mean,
so we could actually have a fire and cook outside of the rain.
yeah,
She said-
everything seems normal.
said it's been for an hour ago.
Yeah.
That was 8 hours prior. So we're losing time.
Something's going on.
Isaac
why
will
we're
make
not-
sure Elise is packed up and he's packed up and exit with Elise like after red.
So how fast are you all trying to get out of this area? How fast?
Isaac's
After-
military role just gone.
I'm rushing as well.
Okay.
After I check this and see that, I am running back up here, and I'm helping everybody speed pack.
This is an emergency pack. Isaac just military style. That thing's probably down in the tent's probably down in less than a minute.
Okay. So 12 hours and 5 minutes later, you all have everything packed, and you all are starting to leave. At this area, you notice the fog around you is getting thicker.
All right,
How
Let's
very
move out of the trench.
ominous.
let's everybody out.
Yeah, let's meet up down here at the little fire thing. Come on. Elise, you're with me.
All
All
right.
right. Are
So
the
you
tents
all-
packed up, Kath?
Yeah, they're all packed up. I just haven't deleted them yet.
I'll make sure Elise is with me because he's keeping an eye on her.
Oh.
So Raider, come on.
Hey!
Goodbye, tree.
I'm gonna rub my temple from the headache I gave myself.
Oh, hey, your pot's right here,
Freaking
Abaddon.
suit. Oh, my pot. I'll go in and I'll grab it.
There's some
Yeah.
soup in there.
Oh, there's soup? Oh. I'll just eat it.
Here's your pot.
Is it
There
good
you go.
soup?
It's Red's cooking.
So as you all kind of come down from this, two things happen. As you step outside of the tree and you guys are on the ground, you feel extremely disoriented. Your arms and your limbs all feel very weak after leaving the tree. Everyone has disadvantage on all ability checks, attack rolls, and saving throws for the next 24 hours.
What?
Damn.
What about my +2
That
auras?
is unaffected by what happened.
Raw.
Well, basically, we have exhaustion.
No.
I think we have atrophy.
This is worse than exhaustion.
This is worse than exhaustion.
Yeah,
this
this
is
is worse than exhaustion.
disadvantage on pretty much
Everything.
every check.
Yeah.
Okay. So does this mean that we need to set up outside the tree again?
This is for 24 hours, so no matter where you are, where you go, this effect is for 24 hours.
Yeah, well, I would rather be setting up outside the tree instead of trying to move forward and fighting things with this going on.
I mean, you talk to your party about this.
Yeah.
You all
We
feel
need to
this
get-
weakness.
We need to get as far away from this place as possible. Maybe we
Look,
consider resting again.
I agree, but I also feel like if we keep moving it anyway, this is going to be a death sentence for us.
Well, it doesn't matter. That unfortunately, that doesn't matter. We need to get away from here.
All right. Ryder,
Okay.
Ryder, we need a safe path toward where we're going.
Yep.
Okay. So
We're-
you all begin to move away from the tree, and you take a few steps away, feeling extremely exhausted, extremely tired, but you were fully healed while within the tree's embrace. You just feel exhausted after leaving. And after you're away and you look back for one last glance at the tree, you see that the mist has seemingly settled all around the tree. And in the middle of the tree, you see a hulking figure that is standing in the middle of the mist, a grotesque body covered in dozens of glaring, unblinking eyes, with pale, translucent skin stretched tightly over a bulbous form, the eyes darting around, trying to scan the area where you all just were a little bit ago, with skeletal limbs clawing around the tree base as the mist fully kind of encompasses the area and you can no longer see it.
Well, I
I'm
think we
gonna-
dodged that one.
I'm
He's
gonna say
hurting.
a silent thank you to whatever alerted me.
He's hurting the tree. How dare?
Do you want to go back and play with it?
That was not
Abaddon's
with
down to
apathy.
die. No.
Not in this state. I'm not.
Alright, let's go over to this one. Here we are. This is, we'll say this is our walk in order. We'll put Elise in the center and Serenar. There we go. Okay. So this is where we are right now. So you guys have left the tree of whatever was happening. You do still feel weak and extremely exhausted. Some of you did not get a full night's rest.
Isaac didn't.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, look, I didn't get a full night's rest. We're all shit kicked right now. We're out of that thing's whatever that was. I think next stop would be a suitable shelter away from that.
Well, except for Reynard. I'm sure Reynard's not exhausted.
No, I'm quite well. I didn't see anything that you all are talking about, though.
Just because you're a spirit, you don't need half the things we do.
That is true.
Yeah.
But I think we should take it's gonna I mean, I know it's slowing us down. Speaking of which, this is a new day, technically, isn't it?
Yes, technically. I mean, you can't see the sun. It is brighter than dark.
The sun is a
Where's the
deadly
sun?
razor.
Where is it?
Verdant, calm down.
You haven't been able
I've
to see the
been-
sun for quite some time.
I've been roughly messaging Melody around the same time. How far do I have until that time?
I mean, usually you take your full long rest and then try again, so you probably have a few more hours.
Okay, I got a few more hours before I try Melody again. Red, I'll leave it up to you to find us something we can build a shelter at and we're going to be resting for the day, probably. I don't feel like
Probably.
trying to tangle with anything out here while we're all like this. That's just a
No.
death sentence.
No, this place will be filled with my god's toys.
I don't want to play with the toys right now.
No.
Why is your god so mean and filling stuff with bad?
Sir, we are all not feeling well. Could you not do with the blasphemy at the moment, please?
All right.
Like, I'm not even religious, and I know that's a bad idea at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoever's red god is, that was obviously not Isaac, Elise, Abaddon, or Red. That was clearly Verdant.
I'm just gonna gesture to Verdant. Don't do that again.
All right, noted. It's just that thing looked really scary back there.
Yeah. But that doesn't mean you can insult my god.
I'm sorry. I don't know. What's the reason for summoning something like that?
That's a god. That's their
To
little.
hunt it for sport.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're in,
he's hunting it.
we're in their
Yes.
playground right now.
Oh, okay, that
Yes.
makes sense. Never mind.
That's
I
why I
was
said it's full of my god's toys.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully, we're not screwing around with his favorite tree.
I take back what I said. If you can hear this, sorry.
As the paladin prays to another god.
I just
sorry.
hope that Mailer didn't hear any of this.
I'm
I
sorry.
mean, we're kind of in his.
Genuinely sorry. I didn't know.
Yeah,
I
I know
mean-
we're in his domain, but like there's a good chance that we are so low on his radar that it does not matter.
I mean, but is anybody in his realm praying to him? I kind of figure that's like The different-
Yes.
the difference between people being outside of a house saying stuff while you're in the kitchen doing something and somebody being in the living room and saying something.
I may
There's-
have tried to get his attention last night.
Oh, so you decided to walk into the kitchen and directly talk to him. Ah.
I mean, part of me is terrified of the thought, but meeting my god would be really cool. I don't think you guys would like it as much.
Yeah, I'd rather not as he smites us all off this plane.
I'll be friendly with him.
I mean, I
Oh.
guess he could be helpful and banish us.
No. No, I'm just gonna pat Isaac on the head and we're gonna go.
Good way to lose that hand.
So, guys.
I guess we're finding shelter again.
Yeah.
So you all have kind of made your way around, and you realize that it is, it's morning, and at this point you're walking through the trees, and the rain is getting even worse. So as you all are kind of vibing, I need everyone to roll me perception checks.
At
Disadvantage. Yeah.
Yep.
At disadvantage.
Like I needed disadvantage on this.
Okay, surprisingly okay. And then actually okay.
Oh, that's bad.
That was almost 2 nat 20s on that one, Isaac.
Oh, that's worse.
We are taking the lower one, so.
Oh, dang. On my screen, you got a natural 20.
I got
you
it.
did,
Well,
but negative 1, yeah.
One of them was.
yeah,
Yeah,
one of them was.
Yeah, I gotcha. I forget
We're
you have a
doing it-
negative 1.
Yeah, disadvantage. So
I got 19, which is the
I got-
highest out of all of us, surprisingly.
13 and Red got 14.
So, Abaddon, as you all are walking, exhausted and tired, you are the first one to notice. From between some of the trees, as you all are walking, you notice something is standing atop a rock as it jumps down at you.
Oh,
see
good.
You see these little bitty dinosaurs. They're not as big as the other ones, but they're small, and they've got some claws, and they look kind of mean, and they're all pouncing your party at the same time.
Dinos.
Oh wait, no, that's Serena.
That's
on Reynard's
face.
Sorry, Serena. So we are pounced. Isaac, Verdant, and Serena are getting pounced by these little dinosaurs. So this is their surprise round right now. Does anybody want to try to realize what they are? If so, give me a survival check.
I'm not even going to try.
A flat roll for me because it's in my element.
Sure.
And it's a straight roll.
Oh,
11.
you are unsure. You know it's some kind of
That's a lizard.
creature.
Am
It's
I
some
able
kind
to
of
roll
lizard.
despite being pounced?
I mean, you will be rolling at disadvantage, but yeah.
Sure. No, of course I got a nat 20 on my second one.
Oh, that is unfortunate. Nope, you also don't know.
Sad.
So the first
I
one,
don't even know rice.
Isaac, we're going to attack you first. This is small, and he's fast, and he looks kind of mean, and he's gonna do a bite claw. Well, a claw bite. So we're gonna do claw bite. It looks like he does have a multi-attack. And we are getting, let's see, a 13, an 8, and a 23.
The 23 will hit.
Okay. So that is the claw bite. So the bite gets you. So you'll be taking 7 points of piercing damage, Verdant. I'm going to do a claw bite on you. The first claw is a 19, the second claw is a 8, and the third claw is a 9.
So if it matches 19, does it still hit, or
Yes.
my armor class is 19?
You gotta meet or beat.
Okay.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
The first
Why you
one
got a
hit.
thing on me?
Yeah.
That's been
Why you got-
there. That's been there for quite some time.
Oh, I don't know what it is.
I do. I did that on purpose. Don't worry
Wait,
about
what
it.
happened?
So, Verdant, you'll be taking 8 points of piercing damage from, slashing damage from the claw.
Oh.
And Serenard is gonna get hit by one of them. Whoop. Okay, got it. Everyone roll me initiatives, plus. That was the sneak attack round.
Do we have disadvantage on initiatives?
Yes, it
You
is.
guys do.
disadvantage.
I don't.
I rolled the same thing twice.
All right, I'll take that.
Got an 11.
Jabalise with disadvantage. Okay.
Right. So, Rainer, I'm gonna need you to initiative higher than the people that have disadvantage right now. Okay, get your shit together.
He definitely did not.
Oh god, he's all flex, no dex.
Oh God.
In the dinos, we have a fabulous dino, a relieved dino, and a pale dino, apparently. Don't
Oh, that
question
Nice.
fabulous
it.
one isn't gonna be fabulous for long.
Well, he's the first one up here next to Isaac, and so he did claw bite you, Isaac. He's gonna do it again.
No.
And I got a 9, a 25, and a 18.
Oh, okay, so the 25 and 18 will hit me.
Then we've got 12 more points of slashing damage.
Okay.
That was the fabulous dino's turn. Verdant, it's your turn.
Hello. All right. I will strike the one above me.
Roll at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oops.
Sad face.
Wait, Verdant's ahead of me?
Huh?
Yeah, Verdant got a
Okay.
16.
I thought he
Huh?
got a 12.
Yeah, I got a 12.
Oh, did you roll the 16 the second one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see. Are
Oh,
your
okay.
initiatives on the tracker correct then if you rolled twice?
Yes, mine's
Yeah, I
yeah,
got
mine's
11.
correct.
Yeah. It was a 12 and a 16, so yeah.
Okay, so then sorry. So Red,
I-
you are first.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna rage,
Okay. Angry Red.
and I will grow my claws.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go up here and over here,
Okay.
and I'm gonna make 3 attacks with my claws.
Sure, this is the
Well,
fabulous
2
dino.
axes and a claws. 2 axes
Okay.
and a claw.
2 axes and a claw. Okay?
2 axes and a claw.
2 axes and a claw.
19.
Yeah, 19 hits.
For 13 on the first.
Okay, 13 damage. You can tell you are cutting through them quite easily. They do not have as tough skin as the last dino that you have fought. 14 hits?
14?
Yeah. These ones seem very small.
Another 13.
Another 13. It is like with your 2 axes, it's bleeding quite a lot.
And a claw.
That one misses.
Okay.
So your claw does not get through its armor. They're not sharp enough. You gotta sharpen them, their claws, Red.
That's hard to do. They're magical.
I know. All right. Next up would be Elise. Elise is going next, and she goes, I am too tired for this. And she blesses everybody. Get him! Oh no, that wasn't what we used. Whatever. So everybody is now blessed. Don't question the paralyzation. Don't question it. That's not it. There we go. And then it is the relieved dino's turn, which is this one. This one is attacking Verdant. Alright, Verdant, we're gonna do a claw bite again. The first claw, I'm assuming, is a miss with a 9, and then the second claw is a 9, and then the bite is a natural 1. Please give me a higher low, Verdant. Verdant. Verdant.
Verdant dead.
What?
Verdant,
Oh, we got a raw.
are you
We got a raw
there?
item.
Yeah, sorry.
High or low?
Hi.
Okay. So Verdant, I need you to roll me the damage of your halberd, please.
Sure. It's a lot of damage.
Just your halberd, not your specials or anything like that. Just
Yeah.
your halberd. Okay. Which is your D10, right?
D10 plus
one.
D8.
So the damage for is 1d10 plus 3 for my halberd. Does the plus 3 apply, or is it just the d10?
I don't want the radiant damage, so it's just the D10.
Okay.
Okay.
Should I re-roll?
Nope. So we got an 8 on here, it looks like. So Verdant, as the creature comes towards you, it claws at you, you knock it away with your halberd, it claws at you, you knock it away with the other side of your halberd, and it bites down on the blade of your halberd. You're not entirely
Hey.
sure what it's doing, but it is not doing well. It has inflicted wounds upon itself by trying to bite the sharp part of your weapon.
Oh, you silly dino. You're adorable.
Well, it's your turn, Verdant. You want to try to kill it?
Yeah, I will.
All
You're
right.
so silly. Alright. Do I still roll at disadvantage for my
Yeah,
rolls?
you're rolling a disadvantage.
Sad stuff. Sad stuff. Do I have any spell slots for anything to
A
give me
13
vitality?
hits. You are blessed.
Oh.
Red wasn't blessed. Red didn't have bless yet. You are blessed now, but the 13 hits, so it doesn't matter.
Okay. Can you remind me what bless does? That's like a plus
It's
something,
a
right?
D4 to your attack.
Okay. Noted.
So roll your damage. This
Damage.
is full damage. This is not him impaling himself on you.
Yep.
Okay?
Bang bang.
It is not doing too well.
All
Keep
right.
going.
I
You
will.
can have your D8.
Yeah. Oh!
No.
Damn it! Hang on, let me roll my plus 4. It's plus 4, right?
It's a D4, yes. Okay, you're 13 hits. Please give
Ah,
me your
thank God.
damage. Elisa's god is like, nudge, nudge.
Yeah.
Stop that.
Silly paladin.
Lisa's God's on call right now, like, oh my God, they're gonna die. Hold on. No, 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 no. Stop that.
All right. So Verdant, you successfully finished cutting this one's jaw off, and he's kind of bleeding out.
Oh my God.
As in,
Uh,
he's dead, but he's dying. You can end him with a bonk if you hit.
yeah, I'll bonk.
Roll damage or roll to attack.
No!
You are blessed.
D4. D4. Save me. Save me.
The god nudges you one more time.
Yes, the nudge. The nudge of champions. Bonk.
There you go. And so it is, you killed one. Good job, Verdant.
Yay.
It did wound itself on you.
We're
so-
some God's fantasy adventure team. Just like, hold on, they need me real quick.
Just gonna
Don't-
nudge
don't-
the side of the thing. Okay, next up on the list is Isaac, because that was all of your attacks, right, Vernon?
Yep.
Okay, Isaac, it's your turn.
And I guess I roll straight since I usually roll reckless anyways.
Correct. But if you're recklessing, just remember I get advantage against you if they get an attack.
That's fine.
That hits. I'm assuming you're attacking the one Red is attacking.
Yep. Plus a d6. So 7. Plus another 6.
Okay, this one's dead. It didn't have that much health left.
All right.
So
then I'll
Isaac, you
swing it-
turn around and swing and cut this one in half that Red was working on.
I'll swing at the other one there.
The one over here?
Thought this one was the one that was.
That's the one that you just killed. You killed
Oh.
this one. This one is now
Okay, yeah.
dead.
Okay.
There was only
Yeah,
3. There's just
yeah,
this one over here left.
Can I walk over and bonk it?
Sure.
All right, so yeah, 23 to hit that one.
Yeah, that hits. This one wasn't
gonna-
wounded yet, so.
And a D6. So another 9 damage to that one.
Okay, 9 damage. Got it.
All right, and that should be the end of it for me.
Okie dokie. Abaddon. 2 of them are already
Yes.
down. This one is started to be wounded. What would you like to do?
I'll just move up like here.
Okay.
I closed my tab. How did I do that?
You didn't want to fight?
Huh?
Abaddon shuts down.
What did
I'm
I
gonna move
do?
here and dip.
Abaddon,
What did I do? How
Abaddon
did
looks
I-
like his puppet
This
is
on
a-
his
this
strings.
This is the absolute case of the other side just taking
Huh?
over.
Your other side didn't want you to fight the dino, Abba.
What the frig, bro? Use the highest roll. That's a 20 that one there. I gotta relog back in too.
How did you do that?
I don't know. I might have hit because I don't know.
Bro,
I think I hit
Alt F forward.
Well, no, I think I hit Control S, but I don't know if Control S closes the tab or not. No,
It's a save, isn't it?
no. How did I close the tab?
I don't know. How did you close the tab?
I hit 2 buttons on my keyboard and it closed it.
Was it
Maybe.
Alt and
Mm.
F4?
Yeah,
No.
was it Alt
No,
F4?
No, I didn't close the entire browser. It just closed the tab.
Uh-huh.
Like Foundry. That was weird. Anyways.
Anyways. So, what are we doing to it?
I'm gonna. I'm just gonna do a 3rd level chromatic orb, but I want to be funny
Okay.
because my head hurts. I'm gonna activate my Feywild shard because I'm going to quicken it
Okay.
because it's funny.
Explain what you're doing.
I'm doing it. Hold on. I gotta roll to hit first.
Please don't miss.
Try not to. Okay. And then
Okay.
the second one, because it's disadvantage.
Okay,
It's
okay.
still
We
good?
hit. We hit.
Yep. And then Hamana. Okay, hold on.
Aha. What you doing,
Okay, so
Abba?
it happens as well. So
Aha.
I do damage, and then I also roll on the wild magic table.
Sure. Make it bigger, please.
I will.
Turns into a potted
Takes
plant,
33
please.
damage,
Okay.
and then I get to roll on this. That. Okay. Creatures have disadvantage on saving throws against the next spell you cast in the next minute that involves a saving throw. That's all
Okay.
it does. So this guy.
So Abaddon.
And then I'm gonna vicious mockery it if it's
Well,
not already dead.
You're not there yet. Hang on. So Abaddon, you go.
Okay.
You channel the energy of your Fey rune into your chromatic orb, and you go, ha! And it shoots forward, and it hits the creature in the chest, and you see the chromatic orb kind of enter the creature a little bit. It looks over at you with its eyes wide, and then it explodes outward, covering everyone in bits.
Not the bits.
That's cool. I didn't want to mock you anyways.
You mock the dead body, and it shrivels a little bit.
Yippee.
You're now out of
Waits.
combat.
Yippee.
You have 3 tiny little dinosaurs that tried to kill you.
Silly dinos.
You all are still feeling exhausted. Do you...
I'm gonna pick up one of the dinos and put it on a stick.
I mean, they are small. They're not like tiny or anything, but like they are smaller than average.
Yeah, I'll put it on. I'm just straight up gonna get a limb, chop down, stick the lizard on it. I'm like, all right, we got something for later.
All right. let's get moving. Let's get away from here.
Okay.
All
It's
right.
loud enough to attract something in this area. Let's just get going.
Yeah.
So, do you all need to like travel to where you can find somewhere to rest? Is that what you're looking for?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. How far do you
Circles
want
back to the
travel?
tree.
How far do you want
Depends
to
on
travel?
How
Depends
far
on
away have
whatever.
we gotten from the tree? Like
Uh,
in time?
I mean, you just how far do you want to travel? I mean, that's up to you. Like, you want to travel an hour away, or
Well, how far have we traveled away from the tree?
when you got ambushed,
Yes.
maybe 20 minutes.
Let's make it an hour.
Okay. So you get an hour away from the tree. And you, I'm assuming, set up camp?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll use this scene again then. There you go. There you go. So you guys
Yay, my
find-
sticks.
Those aren't here.
Daggert.
This is a different location. But yeah, so you guys find another little place on the trees and you set up camp again. And some of you are still terribly exhausted. I mean, you're all exhausted, but some of you are even more exhausted because you did not get your full rest.
I'm gonna go down first this time.
I could keep watch. I feel all right.
All right,
Yeah,
here
me too.
he takes the 3 lizards on sticks, puts them where the fire is. There you go. You guys can have this. I got a pancake, got a stick with my name on it. I'm going to bed.
Have a good rest.
No
He'll
dying.
he'll go to his tent, eat his couple pancakes on a stick, and then he'll go to bed.
Okay. You no longer have any pancakes on a stick?
I had like 10 of those.
Elise had some.
All right, I'll knock
She
them out of my
munched
back. then.
them.
No, I'm kidding. If you still have a
Elise
couple left, that's fine.
munched on them. Well, I had
Munch.
9, so I ate
That's fine.
2.
Have 7 left. Yeah, that's fine. So you all are setting up. Red and Elise and Isaac are all terribly exhausted still. So after you all reset up camp away from the tree, I'm assuming Red, Isaac, and Elise are sleeping.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And it is currently Abaddon and Verdant awake. And I will let you all say one last thing before we pause for this week.
All right. This
While
has been
snoring.
quite a day.
It has been. So I heard you made a deal with something. What's that about?
A deal.
Yeah, Verdant.
Yeah. Do I have time to explain it, Kath?
I mean, yeah,
Do
sure.
it
If you
in-
want to do it
okay.
real quick.
Okay. So, back when we were in the abyssal place, like the floating,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And when we were evacuating all those people, there was that one girl who, as you remember, was in the greenhouse place.
Yes, I do remember her.
And her fate was that she was going to be unable to go through the portal to leave because she was considered evil, or I forget the exact details, but she was going to be unable to leave. So I prayed.
Savine.
Yeah, Savine. So I prayed, and a sun god of some form replied to me and said that he would be able to get her out as long as I do a favor for him in the future. So I said, yeah, her life is on the line, so I'm fine with doing a favor. And so I accepted. And so her life was saved, but I'll have to
Well-
probably do something.
Fair enough, I suppose. It sounds better than what I'm indebted to. And I did check in with her. She's alive and well.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Nice. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Good
And
stuff.
so this is where we will draw it as a close today as Red and Isaac begin to snore and Elise is trying to finish her rest. But it was interrupted, so you all will need some extra time to try to, catch up on all that. But this is where we'll pause it for this week. Thank you everybody so much for hanging out with us today. I hope you all had a good time while I tried to murder my dear friends. And we'll see you next week. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See ya.